Present your findings. There's 1,700 at the town hall. Tammy is definitely a nice scapegoat, which I think is what the game is trying to get you to see her as, but yeah, no. Just point the finger at everyone in the town. Everyone. Every single person is to blame for the crappy... I mean, look at this dude's shop. Look at how nasty that is. This is a collective faultery. I'm gonna chill here for this poster real quick. You doing, chat? How you doing? There you go. Okay. Grab that. Plaster this up on the board. Whee! 75% more customers. I kind of wish the planner, or there was a section in here that gave you just a little overview of when each vendor restocked. That would be super, super handy. Is this a bad time? How could you tell? Catch you another time then. Okay. Restocks on Sundays. Okay. We're good on everything else. I just need bottled water because it's flying off the shelves. We'll go throw this in the shop, and then it should be about time to do the blame game. Probably do with a box of coffee. We need more fish. Bad. And one more beef. All right. Do that. I'd have to do an order of drinks soon. Looking good, looking good. Alright, let's go play the blame game. Boy. I like how we're being put on the pedestal here to point the finger. We should have Ms. Anderson point the finger. You've arrived, good. People of Blomcast, I have gathered you here to begin a process of healing. There are people among us who have, knowingly or unknowingly, hurt our town. I asked Rock to look into it, and we are now ready to unveil the results. So I ask you, who is behind our town's woes? Whoever I blame probably won't forgive me that easily. We all bear part of the responsibility. Trade, production, commerce. Gasp! What do you mean? I need names. Names! Sorry to disappoint you all, but the truth must get out, even if involved parties have already made amends. Fisher, I love your passion, but you've been too eager and have clearly fished more than your quota allowed. It is true. Barbara, you've recklessly dumped fish waste into the ocean. You might not have done it deliberately, but you've done it nonetheless. We'll have to speak to my dad. My lawyer about that accusation. Boy. I'm sorry, Carl. Instead of coming to terms with your divorce, you've been slacking on your farm work and blaming it on a fictional creature. In the process, assisted by Solruna, you contaminated our water supply with toxic fertilizer. I did nothing wrong. Well, this is certainly shocking news, but what about the Lapleys? The ragged forest? While I doubt that a plastic factory in the middle of a forest is a net positive for the environment, the Council's report found that no suspicious activities have been taking place at Lapley Manufacturing. Fog is a naturally occurring phenomenon. Gasp! I'll have to try harder than that, Harriet. And what about you and your little shop? We're also... Stop. I should be the one to do this. Tell her? Everything is my fault. I pushed Rock to expand discounting recklessly. I pushed for expanded trade deals that put a strain on our local environment. I did it for selfish reasons without a care for how it would affect our community. I realize now this town doesn't need a real supermarket. We're giving up the expansion of discounting. Well, I am beyond disappointed. I trusted you all to take care of this town, but I'm happy to see amends have already been made. So what do we do now? In dreary times of great division, a feast creates profound remission. I know the Blomcast Fair was cancelled this year due to budget cuts, but maybe we could come together and make it happen anyway? Splendid idea. Elmer, make it happen. Oh, yes, madam. I love how we're all standing in the rain. Very well, let the preparations begin. I do not understand. If it was not the fog that made me lightheaded, what happened then? I have no idea what just happened. Okay. Bed we go. 3 days later. Do we get the profit? No. Did we just not open the shop for 3 days? Or is it a brighter future for Blomcast? People gasped as culprits were exposed. Blomcast Fair makes surprising comeback. Let's all raise a toast to our little town at the Blomkest Fair today. The fair was previously canceled due to budget cuts, but a small amount was reallocated from the Parks and Recreation budget to compensate. What about the 15 grand we donated? What happened to that? Did Granny just pocket it? What a day. Wait a second. What's Teller doing up by Jurgen's shack? The noises, they're gone? I was tired listening to them, had to be done. About time, too. I had so many sleepless nights because of those noises. As did I. I know it's a sensitive subject. Nope, not anymore, after what I've put you through. The least I can do is tell you the truth. So, what do you want to know? Where did Jurgen come? She's never once mentioned Jurgen. How did you meet Jurgen? It wasn't long after I took over the old grocery store. He came to town, stood there at the bus, his head buried in a book like always. I was about to head to the shop when he spoke to me. I don't recall the conversation, only that we spoke for what seemed like hours. If Ms. Anderson hadn't chased me down complaining, I'm not sure the shop would have opened that day. Aw, that's so cute. Don't be so sentimental. What was he like? Who was he? Who was he? Very driven man. That man could do anything he put his mind to. Ambitious, like I am. I think he liked that about me. We shared a common goal. As a mechanical engineer, he'd been tinkering with weird bits and bobs. Promised me that he'd revolutionize retail with his inventions. Of course, none of that came to fruition. Why did he leave you? I failed him. As you now know, Jurgen and I had great plans for what we could do with the shop, building a real supermarket, complete with his plans for automation. What happened? The townspeople wouldn't have it. We were shut down. By my father, Mayor Teller. Your own father shut you down? He needed high approval ratings to secure his seat as mayor. That's unforgivable. I don't know anymore. We were out of line. Jurgen didn't take it well. In the end, it broke us up. Soon after that, he disappeared. It's in the shack. Sorry to let you down, but I don't know. Bunch of mechanical scrap. Prototypes and such, I imagine. Nothing that works, anyway. This is Jurgen's old workshop, if you hadn't already guessed. I see, nothing of use in there? Don't think so. Only Jurgen would know, and he's not here. A little disappointing. Maybe. Sometimes secrets are more exciting than the truth. Where's Jurgen now? Don't know. Actually, I did hear a rumor he's making a fool out of himself up in Sparkliff. I say let him. I'm over it. Must be a great feeling. Feels good to let go, yes. Don't need to know anything else. Alright, you can always come to me if you want answers. I'm here for you now. Thank you for your honesty. I don't believe her. At all. I don't believe her. Not one bit. Wow, Elmer really delivered with this event. He's got fluffles! All the sheep are here. Look at Chester with his lemonade stand. Complete with lemonade stand. I haven't really spoken to anyone since the trial. This should be a good chance to catch up. Ms. Anderson is here too. When I'm ready, I should speak with her to let her know everybody is here. Happy Blomkest Fair to you, Tammy. I reward loyalty and you are a loyal partner. Look at these fools celebrating happily. They thought they could take me down. Pathetic. No, I control this town. Now leave. Okay, not what I was expecting. Happy Blomkest Fair to you, Derek. Happy Fair, Rock. Goodbye. Not getting a very warm reception here. What's wrong, Elmer? I had to cut the park budget to be able to afford this fair. Must have had a pretty large park budget considering how many times you took funds out of it to compensate. Well, the council awarded me this budget because of my work ethic and performance. Not sure that's how county budgets should be put together. Hi Hilda, happy fair. I gotta know, who was the mysterious person who asked you to blame Tammy? Not sure, they didn't reveal their identity. How do you even know this took place? It's totally this guy. It was early. Yeah, how did you even know it took place? It was early in the morning. Hee hee. Hee hee. Okay, it could also have been Carl. Hi, Carl. Are you mad at me for outing you? Embarrassed. The laughing stock of the town. We all know you've been going through a lot. Not sure I can show my face in your shop again. Ouch. Can I ask you, why did you... The people of this town have seen enough tragedy because of lies and deceit. I'm doing it myself, but I couldn't stand seeing you become part of that. Brought you here for my own gain, to achieve the dreams that I couldn't achieve alone. I went about it in dishonest ways, allowed you to take blame while I myself was hiding in the shadows. For that I'm sorry. Okay. Joyous Fair. Are you here to cover the festival? No, I'm thinking about taking a break from journalism. Maybe the news here isn't important enough to report to the world. Legacy. Okay. Barbara, you dumped waste into the ocean. I was only pouring the fish back into the water. It should have no effect at all. Just admit it was stupid and move on. It was stupid, okay? There, I said it. A deal's a deal, but don't expect me as a customer in your shop any longer. Until you prove yourself loyal again. Okay, Barbara. Wow. Your energy seems to have cleared up. Really, I didn't even buy a crystal. Curious. They'd be with you. Hey, hi, sheepies. Feeling a bit thirsty, boss? How about a zesty ice-cold lemonade? Free of foreign substances. This time. This is clearly in breach of our non-compete clause, Chester. What do you have to say for yourself? It's just a lemonade stand, boss. I'm just kidding. Happy blonde cast fair to you, Chester. Oh, haha, boss. Okay. Oh, wow. Alright. Happy Blomcast Fair. Almost got her this time. Tammy? Yes. Here. It would have been a dishonorable way to get rid of her, though. I know. Enough about that. Let me know when you're ready to start the party. Are we ready? Yes. Well, Fisher's not here. I think we're ready to move on. Let the festivities commence. Oh, there's Fisher. Oops. Should have talked to him. I didn't see him. So glad to see such a significant turnout at the Blomcast Fair. This town has been through a lot. We've seen our population decrease, businesses close, and our political power diminish. Many of us have tried to fix these issues with more or less creative methods. Some initiatives have been successful, some I would describe as counterproductive. Get to the point. You're right, Solruna. Enough has been said. Long live Blomcast. Yay! Look at all that litter that we're probably going to have to... Oh! Oh, that was the end of the game. Wait a minute. We still had a whole set of stuff to unlock. Okay. Well. So that game was pretty fun. I don't like the ending. We never got to expand again. I would have liked to have gotten one more big expansion, a few more cool upgrades, maybe another employee or something. Maybe actually work towards getting the town back on the map, restoring some of the town there were several town buildings that we didn't get to interact with at all, that were shut down, like the fish auction, that one building we passed by is like right below our store. We didn't get to restore the museum. Like, weird ending. Weird ending. Maybe it continues after the credits. Let's see. Very strange ending there. Saving game. Okay. Phew, that was a whole ordeal, wasn't it? What now? I guess Teller expects me to keep running discounting, and there's plenty to do. There's still weird things going on in this town worth investigating. Secrets have a habit of coming out eventually. Cornelius learned that the hard way. Okay, so let's look. Okay, yeah, we never got our basement expanded. We never were able to get into there. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, looks like we maybe have some little cutscene things. Admiring your artwork? Haha, you're so funny, boss. Not. I'm just joking, Chester. Didn't know it was a sensitive subject. How's it going? Still grounded? Yep, I think Dad hopes I will eventually stop asking to go up to Sparkcliff. Anyway, it does seem like you've matured since you started working at discounting. Well, I'm also much older now. I was 16 when I started. Has it been more than a few weeks? 16 and a half now. There's a big difference. No matter the age, you definitely grew with the job. Thanks, boss. Credit where credit is due, Chester. You've been a big help, really. What'd you carve into that tree, anyway? A horned face? I don't know. Okay, I'll tell you. It's a demonic face spell Solruna once told me about. She said drawing its face on something curses its owner. Why couldn't we just blame Solruna for this entire town's problems? She's a menace. You wanted to curse Elmer? Yeah, why not? He's an idiot. Now, Elmer might not be the representative we want, but he never hurt a fly. Not if you ask my mom. I can imagine. I hope I'm not next on your curse list. Nah, boss, I should respect the people I work for. Okay. Bro, I want to know who is, I want some resolution to, some closure to who is littering the town. Insanity. Absolute insanity. Okay, so... Yeah, I don't know if there's like... Is there a Oh. Boss. That was you, right? Huh? I just got here. What's up? I heard something... someone coming down the stairs. I thought it was you, so I called. And then they ran away. What? I'm so sorry, Chester. That must have been scary. I wasn't scared, just thought you should know. Well, of course, it must have been the safety inspectors from the county. It makes sense. The council inspectors always get scared away by my mom. What were you doing down here anyway? Nothing. It doesn't matter. In any case, I better go talk to Elmer. Okay. I'm not sure if there's really anything worth doing after we finish the story. Council inspectors. I guess the county council finally inspected our basement. What? Oh yeah. Shoot, I don't think I ever filed that paperwork. Wait, that wasn't your guys? Things here are a bit chaotic, Rock. I'm broke. I mean, the town is broke. Gina's overpriced staircase repairs, then that extravagant fair. I've had to completely postpone my park renovations. Anyway, you may continue to expand your basement with the proper permit. Oh, really? For a fee of 7,000 shills. You're joking. I would never joke about permits. It's out of my hands. Council will allow no further expansions until the fee is paid. Okay. So, yeah, so I don't know if this is just stuff to do for the sake of just stuff to do. Or if this is actually, like, extending the game. How did your corporate handle your little crisis? Oh, how did corporate handle your little crisis? Corporate? I've never heard from anyone from corporate. Maybe Teller deals with them? Sometimes I wish I didn't have to report to Poseidon's Galley's HQ. I thought your father worked there. He does, but he can be such a pain at times. He never listens to me. Okay, I mean, there's no more perks to unlock. I don't really know what the point of the basement expansion would be. Don't say I rarely saw such good weather for fishing. Really, I've rarely seen you this enthusiastic. Was it a good haul then? It's been years since I had a haul like this, and I'm about to go for another haul. Okay, so hold on, chat. I want to look up here. Let's pause. There's nothing to do or explore post-game. You can still run your shop, but there's basically no point to do so. Dang. Huh. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't really want to keep playing if there's really no point to do so. So what I think we're gonna do, chat, is we're gonna wrap it up there. We're gonna consider this game done. I'm gonna take an early lunch, and then we'll be back at 1 p.m. ET for Ball Pit. We'll try to wrap that up. I think what we're going to do, since we finished this before we finished Ball Pit, if we do not finish Ball Pit this afternoon, which I don't think we will, we're going to switch the mornings over to, I'm going to think about that over lunch. We'll either go back to Space Marine in the mornings, Or I may do the last spell, which I've been playing off stream. So we probably won't do a YouTube playlist of it. Just the VODs, and I'll just explain at the start that it's already a game I've been playing. You know, we're mid campaign or whatever, that sort of stuff. Or I may start a new game. We'll see. I'll think about it over lunch. But anyway, that's going to be it for this morning. If I don't see you for the afternoon stream, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. If I don't see you before Christmas, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And I'll see you next time for more fun and games. Bye-bye.